This 2025 NFL draft prospect might be the most underrated pass rusher coming out of the draft. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdullah coming at you with another video for the channel. And then today, guys, we're talking about James Pearce Jr. out of the University of Tennessee. Before I get into the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And let's get straight to the video. Another draft prospect episode, another day, another dollar, and another edge rusher, a position that I think the Commanders are definitely going to address going into this draft. James Pearce Jr., University of Tennessee, edge rusher slash defensive end, 6'5", 242 pounds, a junior. Projected draft round is late first round, early second round. And NFL comparison I'm looking on early on is Brian Burns from the New York Giants. James Pearce Jr. is a highly athletic and versatile edge rusher from the University of Tennessee, known for his explosiveness and relentless motor. Pearce has developed into one of the top defensive playmakers in the SEC. His physical attributes combined with advanced pass rushing skills make him a highly coveted prospect in the 2025 NFL draft. I talk about it a lot. I know brought up Mike Green and how he played at Marshall, but James Pearce Jr. doing it in the SEC, one of the most competitive conferences in football. You got to give credit where credit is due. Throughout his college career, Pierce has demonstrated an exceptional ability to pressure the quarterback while also showcasing potential in run defense. He has been particularly dominant on passing downs, using his long arms and quick first step to get around offensive tackles. With continued development and improved functional strength, Pierce has the potential to be an every down edge rusher in the NFL. Strengths, let's talk about it. Explosive first step is what you need as an elite edge rusher. He possesses one of the most dynamic first steps among edge prospects in this draft class. His ability to explode off the line of scrimmage gives him an immediate advantage against offensive tackles. He demonstrates a quick get off, making it challenging for blockers to set their base. And for example, he did a lot against Alabama. He consistently beat the tackle to the outside, forcing hurried throws. I always want to talk about it. Being productive is one thing, but being productive in a competitive conference is a whole different one. And for him, SEC is that conference. I'm gonna keep reiterating that pass rushing versatility. He utilized a varied pass rush arsenal, including speed rush, rip, swim, and spin moves. Effectively transitions from speed to power, generating significant push even against stronger linemen. Shows a good understanding of setting up moves early in the game and executing counter moves as needed. His club and rip technique uses his long arms to swipe off block handlers and rip through contact. Spin move, fluid and efficient, using it as a counter while the initial rush is stiff. Agility and bend. One of Pierce's most impressive traits is his ability to bend the edge without losing speed, showing off natural hip flexibility, allowing him to maintain low pad levels and reducing his target area. Cornering ability maintains balance while turning into the corner, allowing him to reach the quarterback even from awkward angles. And this bend makes him especially dangerous when pairing with his initial burst. Length and frame, I mentioned it. At 6'5" with long arms, Pierce naturally maintains separation from blockers, using his strength to keep offensive linemen from getting into the frame. His disruptive hand use is efficient in hand fighting and keeping his chest clean from blockers, and capable of swatting away blockers' hands with quick, decisive strikes. His motor in pursuit, that's what I like to see again. For this Commanders defense, we desperately need an edge rusher, and we need one that can set the tone early and often every single down on the defensive side of the ball. Relentless pursuit of the ball, never giving up on plays, known for chasing down plays from the backside and showing hustle even when plays move away from him. Not too long ago, a guy that we took with the second overall pick lacked that, giving up on plays with high energy on every down, which is reflected in his tackle for loss numbers and quarterback pressures. Coaches praise his willingness to put an extra effort on and off the field. Production and big game performance. Again, I like to see this as well. Stepped up in high pressure situations, particularly against top tier SEC competition. Notched multiple multi-site games against ranked opponents, showcasing his ability to perform under the spotlight, and was first team All SEC selection as a junior, recording double-digit sacks and numerous pressures throughout the season. Weaknesses. Again, like every pass rusher, I would say run defense isn't the greatest strength. Occasionally struggles to hold his ground against powerful run blockers, especially when double team. Needs to develop better hand technique to disengage from blocks in the run game. Has shown vulnerability to power run schemes where offensive linemen can use leverage against him. I saw a play against Georgia. He was occasionally washed out on power runs, leaving gaps open inside. Play strength and physicality. Though he has good strength, his functional strength needs improvement to compete consistently against NFL level linemen. Can be overpowered at the point of attack if his initial burst is neutralized. Needs to add bulk and refine his lower body strength to handle NFL power tackles. Tackling consistency. There are instances where Pierce over pursues, leading to missed tackles. Needs to work on breaking down properly when approaching ball carries to avoid whiffing on tackles, and sometimes loses balance when forced to change direction quickly. In summary, projects as a 3-4 outside linebacker or 3-4-3 defensive end. Best suited to a system that allows him to pin his ears back and rush the quarterback. His elite burst and pass rushing techniques will make him a sought-after talent, particularly by teams looking to bolster their edge rush capabilities. With proper coaching to refine his run defense and add more functional strength, Pierce has the potential to be a double-digit sack producer at the next level. Initially, he may start as a situational pass rusher, but with his relentless motor and natural talent, should earn him an every down role with a couple of seasons. And for the Commanders, again, like I said, late first to early second, could definitely see that with a 3-4 or 4-3 scheme. Dan Quinn knows what he's doing with Joe Witt, and he coached up Michael Parsons and developing him. But those weaknesses, I feel like not too much to be worried about. I think the ceiling is just way too high to pass up on him, especially if you're still there at pick 29. I think he's going to be a dominant pass rusher in the NFL. Talk about explosiveness and ability to bend the edge. That's what elite pass rushers do in today's day and age. And the fact that he did in the SEC, I'm all for it, man. And we need that edge rusher. I talked about Antoine Powell. I talked about Mike Green. Now James Pearce Jr. This guy could go down as one of the most underrated guys, edge rushers in this draft. And outside of QB, tackle, edge rusher is the one of the most important positions in football. And for the Commanders, offensively, you got everything there. But defensively, if you want a guy that can go after Jalen Hurts, now Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, James Pearce seems like he can be that guy. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk about more about other prospects. But James Pearce Jr. out of Tennessee. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think he is? Oh, you take him over Antoine Powell, Ryan, or Mike Green? Do you think playing the SEC gives him a lot of stock over some of these other guys? I'm out. Peace. Out of the Commanders.